My first role in Barclays was in what was called the UK retail bank back then, and I joined the strategy and M&A team, coming straight from a management consulting practice abroad. And since then, I've done a variety of roles. I joined the marketing function, being responsible for designing some marketing campaigns and optimizing them across channels. And more recently, I joined the product area, consumer lending, where as a product manager, I was responsible to drive the performance and deliver some of the strategic pieces. The thing I enjoy the most in Barclays is the amazing level of expertise you find in some of the teams that support the business. So as a product manager responsible for driving the performance and delivering new proposition, it is about working with all these functions like the credit risk team, the pricing team, but also the distribution channels. So all our colleagues in the branch network, telephony agents, but also your digital customer experience through online and mobile. And then it's about how you market it and how you use the different channels and creative and what is your CRM approach. So all of this within sort of the legal and compliance framework that for some products like credit is quite restrictive. So it's been fantastic just experiencing sort of all these functions that basically help support a real business and getting sort of working with them firsthand to see what best in class looks like. I really enjoy being responsible for pretty sizable programs of activities and seeing the results you can have on customers, colleagues, and also across the organization. What I like the most about Barclays is it's the size of its ambition. And you can see it at all levels of the organization. It's not just something that sort of stays at the board, but it really transpires through all the levels of the organization. And that's just, that basically can sort of, move walls really. On a personal level, I've also worked with very inspirational leaders and extremely talented individuals, some of which have been very kind enough to mentor me over the years, and it's been incredibly valuable. For me, the thing that is most striking about Barclays is it's really true to its values, and it's really trying to do the right thing and make things better for customer, colleagues, and the organization. So the reason I've decided to leave is because I'm at this stage of life where, as a working mother, sort of trying to juggle the work-life balance is a bit of a fine art. And on a personal level, I felt like, having 2 young kids, now was the right time to refocus a little bit on them and spend more time with them, and also reconnect with the rest of my family back in Belgium. So that's what I've decided to do. So for the future, entrepreneurship has always been on my mind, but I wanted to do it at the right time. And I feel now that I've gained enough expertise across different areas and functions that I'm more confident of being able to do it on my own. So the Barclays Alumni Programme for me, it is the chance to stay connected to not just the people but also the organisation and hear about some of the fantastic sort of success stories and keep this network of stakeholders well alive. And when I see how much focus is being put in the programme, I think for me it's hearing Barclays say thank you and saying you're now an ambassador of Barclays. You've left the company for the reason that were personal to you, and it's fine, and actually we care about you and we value you, and we want to make sure you're doing great in the future. Not just for you, but also maybe one day you'll be back. If you're an alumni and you see an opportunity here in Barclays and are considering going for it, I think you shouldn't hesitate twice. I think this is an organization that really values its people, and the experience you may have gained elsewhere, whether personal or professional, would be of really big value to the organization. So I would say go for it.